It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
It's time for our tale of the tape. And it's Nigel the Dark Destroyer Benn. He comes in at 177 centimeters tall with a 185 centimeter reach. And he'll be facing Daniel Jacobs, the Miracle Man. 183 centimeters tall, weighed in at 73 kgs with a reach of 187 centimeters.
We'll be talking about this fight for years to come. This is one of those classic fights that everybody wants to see.
The Dark Destroyer himself, Nigel Benn. And when you talk about legendary fighters from England, this man has to be on the list. Here comes the Miracle Man himself, Daniel Jacobs, who's had epic battles with Canelo Alvarez and Triple G, the former two-time middleweight champion, looks to get back on top with a win in this one.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from London, England, here is a middleweight and super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Dark Destroyer, introducing Nigel Benn. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Brooklyn, New York, introducing an acclaimed two-time middleweight champion of the world, known as the Miracle Man, introducing Daniel Jacobs.
You've heard of people dancing underneath the moonlight. Tonight, it's a fight underneath the moonlight, and what a fight it should be.
You can hear the noise, you can hear the fans. I've been to many fights like this, and it's very, very eerie.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup, and here we go. We're expecting an all-action slugfest. Just avoids the left uppercut. Nice exchange here from both men. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. The media expects a lot from this fight under the stars here at night.
Now things have cooled down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been
And there goes Jacobs. He's down. A big headshot, and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I need to see that again.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
The straight right just misses. How about that time counter shot? As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
The Dark Destroyer goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Well, they're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe, or do they play defense here?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's...
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Ooh, and Daniel Jacobs just got rocked. And now they're right back into the fray.
Defense is everything, because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Good counter punch. Uh-oh, code red time here for Daniel Jacobs. What is he? And down goes the Miracle Man. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
Both men were knocked down, and they both got up in that round. The bell rings, and we start the third. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite-level middleweights. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't. Hold it right there. Oh, boy, the miracle. And finally, Jacobs crumbles to the canvas. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
But then look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, 2 punches better. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Jacobs in real trouble. Talk about Jacobs in that last round. That'll be a 10. And there's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
All right, hook misses. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's time for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, like freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Putting the pedal. Did you see that? This is not where Daniel Jacobs wants to be right now. And down he goes. Is this the end for Daniel Jacobs? Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it again.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
Have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. Nice hook. That left hook missed. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Can you imagine walking into this town, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Both Benn step back for just a moment. Nice exchange here from both men. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
They ain't gonna ride it out. Go out there and finish him.
Come on, we've let him back into the fight. We're way better than this guy.
On to the second round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Sluggers just want to mow you down. They want to walk straight through as though you do not exist. You've got to be fit for this one.
Hook misses. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Fighters landing in these exchanges, judges going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Misses with the straight left. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. There's the bell to start round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. There's a counter shot. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. He threw a punch and just got countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Ryan Rose did not take that punch well, and he may go down. Oh, the humanity! Ryan Rose is down! Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
One, two,
fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. Talk about Rhodes in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations, and they throw them nonstop.
What are you going to do, Tony? It's anticipation.
Whoa, Johnny! Ryan Rhodes just got walloped. And down goes Ryan Rhodes. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me it, boy.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Down goes the Spice Boy. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. This is a high-octane battle. Right hook catching air. Clean jab. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There was so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Some nice exchanges from... Hold it right there! Martinez forced to step back. He's on wobbly legs. I thought that was the end, but here
wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Hold that thought. Sergio Martinez is dazed. But somehow weathered. And wisely, they're going to take a knee here. No choice but to do that.
Absolutely gassed out. Didn't know what to do and hurt on top of that.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ben in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
His round. End of it.
On to the second round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Off the charts action from both of these fighters. So much firepower here. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
That big hook doesn't land. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. He threw the hook, didn't land. The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Nigel Benn has been rocked. Let's talk about Benn. And there's the bell for round 3. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
If you're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. They're giving us a high-tempo show. A lot of people love watching fighters in this weight class because they've got the speed and they've got the power. Nice counter. Oh, and that one really got Martinez good. Down goes Sergio Martinez. He hit him with the perfect body shot, and there's no getting up from this one.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two,
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Sergio Martinez is rocked. Sergio Martinez is down on the canvas. Is he going to be able to make it back up? You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
Let's talk about Martinez in that last round. Let's see how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
Here we go to the fourth round. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They got out of the way of that right hook. He threw the hook, didn't land. Trying to land that jab. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You could tell who it is.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
He misses with that straight left. That jab doesn't find a home. Hook misses. Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best at the middleweight division. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Benn in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Time for the fifth round. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. There's a counter shot. That hook won't score. The jab doesn't quite connect. Nice counter. We both know who the bigger power puncher is. There's a significant power difference. How would you handle that?
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Benn step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about winning that last round. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round?
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Completely. It's got that gets you back from
There's the bell for round 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Maravilla in some trouble here. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom. Mistake. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Jab slightly off target. Martinez forced to step back. He's on one. The Argentine, Martinez, is down. When you get hit with a body shot like this, there's nothing you can do. Watch it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you're out!
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night, night.